What if I told you you're not broke because you don't earn enough, but because of 5 decisions you probably make every single month without realizing they're quietly draining your future? I'm not talking about reckless spending sprees or obvious financial mistakes. I'm talking about the everyday choices responsible, hardworking people make, the ones that seem harmless, even smart in the moment, but slowly keep you stuck in the same cycle year after year. These are the habits that feel normal, comfortable, justified, but over time they silently eat into your savings, your freedom, and the life you say you're working toward. In this video, I'm breaking down those 5 decisions, what they really cost you, and how to flip them in your favor starting right now. And here's the truth. By the end of this, chances are you'll recognize at least 2 of them in your own life. So stay with me, because one shift in awareness could change your entire financial trajectory. Let's begin. Decision number 1. Keeping all your money in cash. Keeping all your money in cash feels safe. No risk, no market swings, no scary headlines. Your money just sits there, quietly. But here's the part most people don't realize. While your cash is resting, inflation is working overtime. Every year, rising prices slowly shrink what your money can actually buy. Groceries cost more, rent goes up, fuel jumps, and your savings? They're fighting a losing battle. Let's put it in perspective. If inflation averages just 4% a year, $10,000 today could lose nearly half its buying power in about 18 years. That means what once covered emergencies to travel or a business dream suddenly barely scratches the surface. And here's the truth most people miss. Doing nothing with your money is still a decision, a costly one, because when your cash isn't growing, it's quietly shrinking. Decision number 2, upgrading your lifestyle. Every time you get a raise, congratulations. Suddenly, life upgrades with you. A nicer apartment, a better car, daily takeout instead of cooking, streaming services you barely watch but still pay for every month. It feels earned. You worked hard, you deserve comfort. But here's the trap almost no one talks about. When your expenses rise at the same speed as your income, your lifestyle improves, but your wealth stays exactly where it is, at 0. This is called lifestyle inflation. And it's one of the biggest silent killers of long-term financial freedom. Every new dollar that comes in gets immediately assigned to something new going out. No savings, no investing, no safety net, no future leverage. Here's what separates wealthy people from everyone else. It's not just how much they make, it's the gap they protect between what they earn and what they spend. That gap is where freedom lives. That gap is where investments grow. That gap is what builds options, security, and peace of mind. Millionaires don't win by chasing bigger paychecks alone. They win by keeping their lifestyle reasonable while their income climbs, in directing the difference into assets that grow over time. Decision number 3, paying only the minimum on credit cards. Credit card companies aren't worried when you pay the minimum. In fact, that's exactly what they're hoping for. Because that small number at the bottom of your statement isn't built to set you free. It's built to keep you locked into payments, month after month, year after year. Let's look at what that really means. Imagine you owe $3,000 with an interest rate at 22%. If you only send the minimum each month, most of your money doesn't shrink the balance. It disappears into interest. The debt barely budges. And while you think you're making progress, the clock keeps ticking. On screen, you watch the numbers stretch forward. A timeline that keeps growing longer and longer. That $3,000 charge can quietly turn into thousands more before you're finally done. And the payoff date? Not soon, not even close. We're talking 10 years or more. That's a decade of money leaving your pocket for something you stopped enjoying long ago. This isn't convenience. It's erosion. Slow, silent, expensive. Minimum payments don't help you win. They help the system keep running. So if you really want out, aim higher than the minimum. Throw extra at the principal. Shorten the timeline. Starve the interest. Because real financial freedom isn't about surviving your statement every month. It's about taking control and ending the cycle for good. Decision number 4. Waiting for the perfect time to invest. A lot of people tell themselves the same story. I'll start investing when I make more money, when the market drops, when life finally slows down. It sounds responsible and smart, but here's the uncomfortable truth. In investing, time beats timing. Not predictions, not perfect conditions, on time. Let's put that into perspective. Picture two people. One starts investing $300 a month at 22. Nothing fancy, just consistent. The other waits until 32, but invests even more every month. You'd think the late starter would catch up. Most people do, but over decades where something wild happens. The early investor doesn't just pull ahead, they can end up with twice as much. Why? Compounding. Your money starts earning money, then those earnings start earning money, year after year after year. Waiting feels safe, waiting feels careful, but in the market, waiting is costly. Every year you delay is a year compounding could have been working for you. It's growth you can't rewind. You don't need perfect timing. You don't need to predict crashes. You don't need to wait for life to calm down. You just need to start. Even small amounts, even imperfectly. Because the most powerful investing decision isn't guessing the next big move, it's getting in the game early and staying there. The last decision, not knowing where your money actually goes. Most people know their paycheck down to $1, but ask them where that money actually goes. And suddenly things get blurry. A coffee on the way to work, another streaming subscription, food delivery because it's been a long day, app upgrades, digital add-ons. Each purchase feels tiny, harmless, forgettable, but stack them together over weeks, over months, over a year, and they quietly become thousands of dollars you never meant to spend. Money doesn't usually disappear in big dramatic moments. It leaks, slowly, silently, through habits you stop noticing. To on-screen, watch the numbers climb. $5 here, $12 there, until the total shocks you. Here's the rule most people skip. What gets measured, gets managed. The moment you track your spending, something changes. You see patterns, you spot leaks, you regain control. But what you ignore, that's what ends up running your financial life. Untracked subscriptions decide your budget. Impulse buys choose your savings rate. Convenience fees steal your future quietly. Awareness is power, not restriction, clarity. Because once you know where your money is flowing, you get to decide whether it deserves to go there. Track it, question it, direct it. Your income already has potential. The difference between struggling and building wealth is knowing exactly where every dollar's headed and making sure it's working for you. Notice something. None of these decisions involve gambling, luxury mansions, or private jets. They're ordinary routines that are easy to ignore, and that's exactly why they're dangerous. Fixing even one of them can completely change your financial future. So here's the real question. Which of these decisions are you guilty of? If this video made you stop and think, hit subscribe for more brutally honest money lessons. Because building wealth isn't about winning the lottery. It's about spotting the quiet traps that drain your future and fixing them before they grow expensive. Most people never see those mistakes coming. You just did. Stay here, learn the rules, outsmart the system, and start making money moves your future self will thank you for.